And then we got trailer trash. If you're not that chief seed, well, before I go into that, man. So we back out here again, as you can see. We're giving all honor, praise, and glory to the Father, Abanawa Ha'aba, Allahayanawa, Yahweh Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, for giving us the Rakak Kodash to be able to come back out here and do, you know what I'm saying, do this again, you know, bid Israel to the marriage, you know what I'm saying, furnish the wedding with guests, you know, hit these highways and byways, you know what I'm saying, and be watchful to the end and strengthen the things which are weak that remain, you know what I'm saying. So without any further ado, we're just gonna go ahead and say, call Halang Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, Wakabah, Wahadar, Shalom, Wabarakium, Aman Bakayar, which is Shalom, Wabarakium, Aman Bakabar. Shalom Wabarakium, Aman Bakayar, which is basically peace unto you, peace and blessings. Peace unto you and blessings to the faithful elect. Alright? Shalom Wa Barakium. Wise and Barakium, bless you. Blessings, you know. Aman, you know, which is basically faithful, but it's also how he ends the end, you know, because basically when you're faithful, it's to the end, you know. And then you got Bakayar, that's elect, all right. So Shalom wa Barakium, Aman Bakayar, all right. Brother Shariat, to my right is
Brother Mahar.
You know what I'm saying? We back out here, so we can actually go into that. As I was saying, you got you know, we strengthening the things that are weak which remain, and that's the faith. Get that in Bible Kashab, get that in Revelation chapter 2 verse, I think that's Revelation chapter 3 verse 2. That's Revelation chapter 3 verse 2. You know? As you can see, we, you know, the time we in, man, we're in that persecution time. The persecution is coming, man. Jacob's trouble is started by this damn serpent, Esau, who's in fact the white man who has identified himself, and the brothers, you know, the men that the Lord has set up to, you know, cast, cast down these strongholds and these imaginations. He's doing that by men he has set up that's coming out to you, you know, week in, week out, you know, sitting down doing lessons, you know, proving themselves to be ministers of the Lord. Yeah. Go ahead.
Revelation chapter 3, verse 2. Be watchful and strengthen the things which remain. And heard.
Okay, so there you go. Be watchful and strengthen the things which remain. So that's what we're doing right now. We're in the time of watching. If you've been watching, you've been seeing that with us prophesying, because those are the servants of the Lord, the prophets, we prophesying, you know, by the Spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, that this kingdom is going down, and the so-called white man knows it, Esau, but by doing that, we're watching. So if you're watching, you see what we see, and that's the persecution that's taking place right now with this Jersey City shooting, and they're connecting it to the so-called black Hebrew Israelites. And it's another thing that shows you Northern Kingdom Israelites, man, y'all gotta step it up, man. Because why is they just putting this on us? Y'all not doing enough, man. Y'all have not made it assertive. Y'all have not asserted yourself enough to show them that you're waking up as well, too. Because black is only put on the Southern Kingdom. Y'all so-called black, too, you know, but we know they gave us that they differentiate us, you know, with these different bywords. So when they're saying black, they're not even talking about you. So you're not even known. You won't even. You're not even being known to the world that you're awakening as well. That's how I also see that. But nonetheless, like I said, if you're watching how we're watching, and this is a watch right now, there's a persecution coming. Jacob's trouble is started. The so-called. You can finish that real quick.
Revelation chapter 3, verse 2. Be watchful and strengthen the things which remain that are ready to die.
So the things which remain is our faith, man. The hopeful elect's faith, man. Aman Bakayar, the faithful elect, man. Ha Aman Bakayar, the faithful elect.
For I have not found thy works perfect before God.
So that's not striving unto perfection if you're not strengthening, your fellow laborer, your fellow brethren that's laboring with you, because really, it's all it's about, man. 2/3 is not getting it, man. That's all throughout the scriptures. The Most High not dealing with all Israel this first time around. He is, but he not dealing with us all the same. Some are going to be martyrs, starting with the hopeful elect, right? The faithful elect, because it's about being faithful. Quit using that word hopeful. It's really the same word, because the hopeful's in the scriptures as well. But faithful. We're being faithful. You show your faith by what you do. So those would be, the faithful elect. Because hope is just going in. It's the same thing, but hope is of things not seen, right? The evidence and hope and things not seen, right? So anyway, you're not striving for perfection if you're not strengthening the faith of the brotherhood by coming out, hitting the highways and byways, by doing lessons, man. By picking your brother, loving your brother as thyself. Unless you don't love yourself, then you will be loving your brother like yourself. But that's not it, man. That's not how this thing is moving. So if you are doing that, he's finding your works. He's finding your works perfect. Finish? Was that it?
That was it for the revolution verse.
That's it. So, got anything you want to say? So you got, as I was going into, you got brothers bringing that out, right? Watching, right? We got tons of videos coming out, on this Jersey City shooting. But we got to remember, get that 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 4. That the weapons of our warfare, you got to remember this, man. They're not carnal, man. They're spiritual. So there's so many spiritual ways that we can attack. You don't just attack somebody in a war physically, and from one angle. We can attack so many different ways, man. And that's ultimately how the Most High has got us to this point. We just been bringing the truth out, just period. It ain't no just one. It's just period. Esau's he's pissed. Period, man. He's ready to attack back carnally. You know what I'm saying? In more than one way. Go ahead.
1 Corinthians 10
and 4.
1 Corinthians 10 and 4. And did all drink the same spiritual drink?
Second Corinthians. Shalaki, I need a second. 10 and 4. Start 10 and 4. But yeah, man. Go ahead.
2 Corinthians 10 and 4. For the weapons of our warfare, Salak. 2 Corinthians 10 and 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal.
So the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, man. Carnal things are of this world, right? And we can prove that with the scriptures, but we know that, right? So carnal things are of this world. So guns, ammunition, knives, bombs, bunkers, all of that type of stuff. Our weapons aren't of those things. It's not of those natures. Go ahead.
For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God.
They're mighty through the power. They're mighty through Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. And the power is John chapter 4, verse 24. This is what consists of. This is what the power consists of. This is for a quick example. You know.
Call that again.
John 4:24.
Hey, come. John 4:24. God, Yahweh, is a spirit.
So first and foremost, let's understand that the Most High is spirit, man. Right? He has a body, but that's in things you can't really understand. You know, it's celestial, but he has a body, but he's not carnal. That's the point. So first and foremost, Most High is spirit, man. He's spiritual. He's not dealing with carnal shit, man. You know, he uses it, but he's not dealing with that. That's not what that's not his foundation. That's not his base. You know.
In John 4, chapter 24. The Most High is a spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth.
So that's how you know we're of God, because we don't have any of the carnal things, man. As far as just being Jake's period, you know, being Jacob, being the house of Jacob, being Israel, right? Yasha Allah. Being that, he didn't really give us nothing carnal. All we have is, you know, spirit, you know, like it's the Dragon Ball Z, brothers watch that. You got Frieza, who's completely carnal. They got ships, they got the corporation, you know, they got the force, the Ginyu force, they got the scouters that they read people, they got the machinery that you heal in, and then you just have the Saiyans who just go out and naturally fight, and they're the best warriors they have a spiritual that thing is spiritual, man. That thing is spiritual, right? But not to get too deep or too lost. But you get the point, man. Keep going. It's all off my train of thought.
John 4:25.
No, don't keep going. Just read that one more time.
John 4:24. The Most High is a spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth.
Right. So we don't got what Esau got. We're just naturally starting off. We only was given the spiritual. Now that you're in the truth, you prove that because you worship the Most High. Edomites and these other nations don't do that. Why? Because he said you must worship him in spirit and in truth. So they don't have a spirit because they have armies, they have militaries, ammunition, they have the media as they're using as a device in their warfare, you know, weapon in their warfare, right? All we have is the Most High being spiritual. All we have is the Spirit, the Most High, and His truth, right? They don't do that. They say they worship Him, but it's not in spirit because they weren't given the Spirit, nor is it in truth because they say He's a white man. So, and that the Israelites are dead. They say stuff like that. So you being in His truth now, you must worship Him in spirit and in truth. You go back to that in 1 Corinthians. So we understand that. Truth be told, right? Truth be told, 2 Corinthians 10:4. And then we're going to get to the point, we're going to,
2 Corinthians 10:4.
Okay.
For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High.
Because we got the spirit and truth. So our weapons wouldn't be military, it wouldn't be none of that. It would be just spirit and truth. So we're able to stand in this warfare against Esau, who has a military, right? Who has cameras everywhere, who has minions everywhere, who has Rockabye Baby, all his citizens. Hell, people that's not even a part of America, that's not even in America are really his citizens because they follow what Americans do, right? So the scriptures say, how shall said, if the world hates you, you know that it have hated me first. So if the world hates you, right, which is it's Esau's world. And where's Esau's world based at? America. So if the Americans hate you, the whole world hates you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, because his world is everywhere. You know, period. So we're able to stand up going against that guy, right? By just doing this, being in the spirit and bringing out truth, to where he wants to lie and say that just making up stuff, man, with his different weapons of warfare. His I'm gonna be going, get your hand up. With his different weapons of warfare, his damn media, right? Which is actually, well, I'm gonna keep that right there. His media, man. His media. You can't tie that shooting to us, because that's not what we do. He's not holding a gun. He's holding scriptures. He's holding pages with words on them, right? That address the downfall of your kingdom, man. And who the Most High's chosen people truly are, right? It's so the opposite of what you're saying. What our weapon is, right? It's called the comforter. You know, like a comforter on your bed, use that for comfort, right? Our weapon is called a comforter. So stop it, man. You kill our people all day, and the ones that are not even in the truth wouldn't lift a finger against you. But you're trying to say the people that's reading the Bible and bringing the truth out are planning some damn terrorized, organized attack, you know? And we're some goddamn black identity extremists, whatever the hell that is. When you're the white supremacist, and you're not even white, you're red, and you're Esau. And it said Esau came out red and hairy, according to the Bible, according to Genesis chapter 27. So you a goddamn liar, man. According to the Bible. Everything is according to the Bible, man. Put that on everything we say, like the priest Danyala brought out, man. Put that on the end of everything you brothers say, man. You and sisters say. You're gonna open your mouth, which you shouldn't be doing, but it's according to the Bible. Everything, man. Weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the power of God. Paraphrasing. That's the might. Just keep bringing the truth out. Tell him he's Esau. We're standing toe to toe with a guy who got nuclear weapons. If he shoots one, it will disintegrate a whole city. Easy.